Good morning, boys and girls. Today is April 1st. It's a Wednesday. I'm going to go over the work I posted today for you. Not all of it is due tomorrow, so pay attention to the due dates that I put online. I also sent an email last night to your parents. I don't know if they shared with you, but on Friday, we're going to go live at 11 a.m. in the morning. So I will still post the work earlier on the day, and then I'm gonna hold on to those videos that I'm making, and we're gonna go live where I explain to you the work and I take up some of the things that you're struggling with or any of the concepts that are difficult. We do them together, and then you have the rest of the day to work on them on your own. So we'll do that on daily basis and we'll start on Friday. So on Friday, I'm going to put a link on Google Classroom and you can press on that link to join our Google Meet and we can all interact together and you can see your friends and we can all talk together just like in the classroom. So we'll give it a try on Friday at 11 a.m. in the morning. Okay, so today I posted in the 3D shapes assignment and I put in the Waterloo courseware. So I want you to start first by the Waterloo because it's a good introduction to 3D objects, and I want you to do all the lessons. And when you're done, I want you to do the exercise practice questions on the left here, and I want you to put the answers on a Google Doc. And today there's something a little bit different, which is you're going to be answering the questions on the page I posted, and you're going to write the answers on a Google Doc. So I want you to do questions number 5 all the way up to number 14. So create a Google Doc and put the answers on there, or do them on a piece of paper, take a picture, and upload it. So today I want to see your work actually submitted and handed in. Okay, so you're going to attach two things: the CEMC, the Waterloo practice questions, and the answers to these questions here, question number 5 all the way up to number 14. Okay, then you're going to move on to your science, and we have classifying structures. So I want you to read the pages again. It talks about structures could be classified into solid structures, frame structures, shell structures, and they give you an example of each. And then finally, they tell you that our human skeleton is actually a combination of all these structures. So in the human body, the skeleton is a combination of solid, frame, and shell structures combined together. Okay, once you've read those pages, I want you to do page 276, the one that's on the screen right now, questions number 1 to 4. And again, you're going to create a Google Doc and you're going to attach it to the assignment page right here. Once you're done your science, you may do your French, and your French today is actually a little bit different, and I think it's more fun because you get a book, and the book called En Camping avec Banque, right? And it has nice pictures. You're going to read the book. One of the pages is flipped upside down. That's not good. Okay, so if you have a tablet, you can flip it backwards and read. I did not realize that some of it is flipped. Try your best with these. I'm not sure if it's going to be super difficult. If you have a printer and you can print it, you can make a book out of it and you can actually read it. If you're reading on a tablet, try flipping the tablet, locking the screen so it doesn't flip with you, and flip it and read. And then I want you to do the questions. So the questions here say, demande des élèves d'écrire les événements du livre dans l'ordre dans les cases. Write the events that happened in order. So what happened first, then what happened second, then what happened third, and so on. So list the events in order, okay? Then you have camping, partage, branche, snack, sandwich, lampe, ami, et sac. These are vocabulary words, and you're going to fill in the blanks. And then Banque met sa lampe de poche dans son sac, and you have to demander de souligner le mot d'action dans chaque phrase. So we're going to look for the verb in every sentence. What is the mot d'action? Is a verb, right? So the action words. So look for the verb in each sentence, underline it, then make one sentence of yours with a verb in it. Okay? Don't be shy to use any of the verbs that are on the sentences already. Remember, I want you to use the vocabulary you are learning. Okay? And then um, once you're done your French and you submit it also online, I want you to do the language. And our language today is called Domino Designer. And we're going to look at the Domino Designer. I hope you all know the domino game. If you don't, it's explained a little bit in the article. And you have to do two things for me. Now it's your turn to plan out your ultimate domino art. So again, it's an art task today. You're going to design your own art, either take a picture or you can do it virtually or digitally and attach it. It's up to you. But the second thing that you're doing, you're creating a Google Doc and you're writing a letter after visiting the website. That is Guinness World Records stories. So visit that website and then you're going to write a letter addressed to Guinness World Records explaining your idea and why you think it should be included in their next book. Okay, so you have a new idea and you want it to be included, explain to it's a persuasive writing piece. So you're trying to persuade them, you're trying to convince them that they should post it. So this is the letter you're writing, and it needs to be 1 page long. Okay, make sure you pay attention to your paragraphs, make sure you pay attention to your punctuation, make sure you pay attention to your capital letters, make sure your sentences make sense. One piece of information per sentence. Do not make your sentences too long. Okay, and you have the link to the article, so you go click on the article and it opens up for you so you can read it. It's pretty interesting. And finally attach your work to the Google Classroom. Okay, now I want to go back and take up the work from yesterday for math. So let's go under mathematics and see the work that we've done yesterday. Actually, it's better if we go here and go to classwork. We add a new and we're going to insert a file. No, not a file. Cancel, cancel. We're going to insert a PDF from yesterday, and that's it. Okay, so that's our work from yesterday. And it was the do you remember? Sketch an example of each polygon. Isosceles triangle. I hope you guys remember isosceles triangles have two sides are equal and one side is, oh, that looks like an equilateral triangle. So two sides are equal, one side is different. So, and this one is different. So that's an isosceles triangle. An equilateral triangle is all the sides are equal. Quadrilateral is something that has four sides. Pentagon, 5 sides, right? Hexagon, 6 sides. I don't know, did I make it 6 sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And an octagon is 8 sides. Let me just write it here because I'm not going to be able to do it with the iPad. Okay, state whether each shape is a prism, a pyramid, or neither. So, I don't know if you remember, but a prism needs a top and a bottom face. Okay, so you need a top and a bottom face that are identical. Okay, so going right away, you can tell this one has a top and bottom faces, this one and this one. So this is a prism, this is a prism, this is a prism because they have a top and a bottom base. This one has a bottom base, but it does not have a top base, so that's a pyramid. So that's a pyramid. That is a prism. That is a prism. And that is a prism, right? And that is a prism. And that is pyramid, I guess, because it doesn't have one. Okay. Now, name each prism. The prisms are named after their bases. So, that is a rectangular base prism. So, it depends on what base they have. We call them by that name. So, this is rectangular base prism. This is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octagon base prism. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pentagon base prism. Okay? And then these are pyramids, same thing. They're named after their bases, so they're going to be called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentagon base pyramid. Okay? So same concept, okay? So you continue with these, and if you have any questions, let me know. I try to help you as much as I can, but let me know if you have any more questions, okay? Thank you.